What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and welcome back to another random assortment of packs that we're going to open today. I think we have kind of a fun selection today, and a couple of packs I'm particularly excited about. Today we're going to dive into a little bit of AFR, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, Dungeons & Dragons. We've got a couple of Eldritch Moon packs here. We've got some Modern Masters 2015, a couple of Dominaria Remastered collector boosters. And as a sort of dessert here, we've got a couple of real Eventide packs. Yeah, this is vintage, like 2008. That seems like forever ago. These are sets that I'm actually really excited about. So that's exactly where the order we're going to pop them open in as well. You know what? I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do something a little bit different. So yeah, let the games begin. So I told you I'm going to start out with some AFR. A set that I think gets entirely too much flack. I personally actually like this set, and I might be alone on that. That's okay. I think that people's opinion of this set is, it's a little unfairly judged. I'll say it that way. But I actually really have enjoyed this set. I enjoyed when it was around. I really enjoyed drafting it. So it'll be interesting to see how it ages. All right, so we're gonna get a Plummet, a Horde Robber, Compelled Duel, Half Elf Monk, Contact Other Plane, Faraday's Fireball, Vampire Spawn, Air Cult Elemental, Neverwinter Dryad. Our first uncommon is going to be Ingenious Smith, pretty decent uncommon. Hunter's Mark, good removal, unlimited. Warlock class. I actually love the classes. I think the classes are really well done as like a saga, a level up saga. Pretty cool. And our rare is going to be a Forsworn Paladin. Good old Forsworn Paladin. 1 for a 1/1 menace, and you can pay life to create either tap it and create a treasure, or you can use its just activation ability with 3 mana and pump something until end of turn. So, a decent little rare. Nothing crazy. Ooh, we got a foil rare though. What's this? Hey, Orb of Dragonkind. Actually, a card that does see play in like dragon-based commander decks, mostly like Miram, or that's probably a good mana rock for that, so that's cool. Nice little foil rare. I'll take it. And our planes and treasure after that. Not bad. Pretty solid start for AFR. Again, I think when the set came out, it kind of came out as a core replacement set, but people thought of it more of it as a normal expansion set, and so when it didn't have like the power level that I think people were expecting to have, it got a lot of boos and jeers. But again, I have pretty much since the start of this channel always really liked this set and think, again, kind of underrated. All right, Steadfast Paladin, Silver Raven, Hired Hexblade, Hill Giant Herdgorger, Devoted Paladin, You Find the Villain's Lair, Hobgoblin Captain, Leather Armor, and we're going to start getting into our uncommons. Nope, last common is, Baleful Hold Beholder. Pretty sweet art, too. Now we'll hit our no, one more, just kidding. Jaded Sellsword. Sword. Now our uncommons. All right, we got Chaos Channeler. You Happen Upon a Glade. Again, thematically, really think that this is well done. And it works on a magic card as well. Dungeon Crawler. Okay, Deece. And we got a Mythic. What is this? Minsk Beloved Ranger. Mythic Minsk. I almost forgot that this card existed. So we've got Minsk the Beloved Ranger enters the battlefield with a Boo token, a legendary 1/1 hamster, and trample and haste, and then you can pay X and pump a creature, becomes a giant. Man, I forgot this. I completely forgot that this card existed. All right, well that's not bad. That's fun. So we got a foil rare Orb of Dragonkind, which is actually playable, and a nice little Mythic Minsk. Mythic Minsk. I would say that those AFR packs were above average. They were definitely above average. All right, Eldritch Moon. A set that I really wasn't playing. It was during that in-between time. I was really gone from Magic between 2010 and 2019, so this certainly falls in that time period. I will not pretend to know all of the good stuff that is in here. I saw it on the shelf at my LGS and was like, yeah, you know what? That seems fun. Let's try some of that out. So we got Brazen Wolves, Drag Under, Otherworldly Outburst, Crossroads Consecrator, Wailing Ghoul, Field Creeper, Steadfast Cathar. Spontaneous Mutation. Bold Impaler. Whispers of Emrakul. Oh, well, so I suppose that could be a possible pull in here, huh? Emrakul? Okay. Emrakul. All right. Foul Emissary is our next uncommon. Geist of the Archives after that. And our rare or mythic is going to be a rare, and it is a Summary Dismissal. Exile all other spells and counter abilities. That's a little expensive. Four mana for that doesn't seem quite worth it, but okay. And then a common Graph Rats behind that. I'm gonna guess because it's like some sort of weird flip card. Okay. It's like Meld? What is this? I don't understand. Someone's gonna have to talk me through this. I need... oh, right here. Reading the card explains the card. Yeah. Okay, card named Midnight Scavengers. All right, Chittering Host. I get it. It is kind of like Meld. All right. Fair enough. Interesting. Things I learned today. All right. That was pack 1 of Eldritch Moon. Let's go for pack number 2. All right, so we've got Strange Augmentation. Backwoods Survivalists. Succumb to Temptation. Draw 2, lose 2. That seems pretty familiar. Woodcutter's Grit. Thermo Alchemist. Also seems familiar. Fiend Binder. Contingency Plan. Interesting how many of these cards have been printed over and over again. Our Borrowed Hostility. Thraben, Standard Bearer. Fury Blade Vampire. So we got vampires. That seems right. Okay. Yep. Ride Down. It feels like Midnight Hunt Crimson Vow when they were still cool. Dragon Skull, a Drogue Skull Shield Mate. And we're going to end with a rare, and it is a Thalia's Lancers. 5 for 4 for first strike. Enters the battlefield, and you search your library for a legendary card. Reveal it and put it in your hand, and then shuffle your library. Okay. And an Ulvenwald Captive behind that. Defender Transform. So this is a transform card, and it transforms into an Abomination. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I would say that those are probably not home run territory. Just a guess. So I always thought these were really interesting. Again, this is when I was absent from the game, and these have like this cardboard, almost like wax pack sort of thing going on. I thought this was, these are clearly a pull tab here. Really interesting that WotC tried this. I don't know. It seems like the cards could bang around quite a bit inside the packaging. I'm not sure I would love this as a collector player, opening a bunch of this in mass, but here we are. So our token is going to be an Eldrazi Spawn. We've got Nameless Inversion. That's actually a pretty classic card. We've got Copper Carapace. Apostle's Blessing. Oh, it's got Infect. It's got Phyrexian mana. All right. Waking Nightmare. Graft Mage. Fortify. Yep. Gnarled Pack. I've seen that card before. Vishino Slaughtermaster. Hey, Ulamog's Crusher. That's actually a pretty good common, right? Pretty good common. 8 for an 8/8. Annihilator 2 and must attack each turn of Fable, which seems fine if you're an 8/8. We've got an Alloy Mirror after that. Spread the Sickness as our first uncommon. Destroy target creature, then proliferate. A little expensive at 5 mana drop for sorcery, but... Alright, we've got a Skargan Firebird. That used to be a rare. I think that might have been a rare at one point. We've got a Glass Dust Hulk. And our rare mythic is going to be a rare, and it is going to be a Lodestone Mirror. Trample, tap an untapped artifact you control. It gets +1/+1. It's probably not great. And Blades of Velis Veil behind that as a foil common. I'm going to say that's probably not like a super duper pack there. All right, but pack number 2. I think the packs, again, good for WotC for trying something different. Doesn't seem like it quite caught on or was super effective. Let's got ourselves a little wolf token. Scion of the Wild. Pretty decent common, actually. Arrest. Yep. Sickle Ripper. It's got Wither. Wings of Velis Veil. Mighty Leap. Dusk Hunter Bat. Commune with Nature. Pretty good common. Brute Force. Also pretty good common. Is that Planar Chaos? Alloy Mirror. Hey, Darksteel Citadel. Actually, pretty good common. Indestructible artifact land. Taps for colorless. Pretty good. Dimir Aqueduct. Nice bounce land. Cool. Necrogenesis after that. All right. Next uncommon is going to be Everflowing Chalice. Actually, a pretty solid uncommon. We're going to conclude with a mythic. What do we have here? Elesh Norn. Yeah. Elesh Norn. Grand Cenobite. Very super good hit. Really, I don't know why I said super good hit, but awesome. I don't have any copies of this, so this is fantastic. And that is a pretty beefy card. That seems like a really good hit, and then a foil Necrogenesis behind that. Elesh Norn, that is the business. Holy moly. Pack fresh Elesh Norn from our good old Modern Masters 15. Nice. Not bad at all. I will take that. And that's just, by the way, just a real mean card. Just a really mean card. So, go Modern Masters, huh? All right. On to Dominaria Collector Booster Packs. A set I am pretty fond of. All right, here we go. So we're going to start with like a borderless or a retro frame, borderless foil or retro frame card. And this is going to be retro frame. It is a Triskelion. Kind of a swing and miss. Okay, retro frame Triskelion. It's cool, but not going to be valuable. Next up, we're going to have like a borderless card. Ooh, but we have a mythic. What is this? It's Gauntlet of Power. Okay. Gauntlet of Power, I'm not like huge on the new art. I kind of prefer the old art, but Gauntlet of Power is a nice borderless. Gauntlet of Power is a nice mythic, so we'll take that. After that, we've got a Sulfuric Vortex in the retro frame. Pretty good. And we're going to end with another rare. It is a Savine's Reclamation. Then we got a nice little retro frame Wild Growth. Spirit Link behind that. A nice Elvish Spirit Guide in that retro frame. And then we got our Foily Mountain. Icy Manipulator, Mishra's Factory, another Spirit Link, Lancer, Matron. Okay, so pretty good pack. I mean, we'll take the Gauntlet of Power. Yeah, the Triskelion seems like a swing and miss. That's something you definitely want to have. You would prefer to have something else in that slot. All right, so that's pack 1 of Dominaria Remastered. Let's go for pack number 2. See if we can. Elesh Norn is definitely the most chase card that we've pulled so far. But we've got a couple packs to go, and I'm really excited as we get to those Eventide packs. But all right, let's not jump ahead. Here we go. We're going to start off with what's that, 3/3 Glory. All right, so foil retro frame Glory. Again, not exactly what we're looking for out of that slot. Let's see if we can do a little better this time. All right, so we've got a rare. It is a Helm of Awakening. Oh, no. That's kind of a whiff as well. We're going to need something spicy here. Another Savine's Reclamation. Not what we were referring to. But we do have a mythic here. What is this? Nut Collector. All right, so we've got a pack foil Nut Collector. It's a mythic. We'll take it, right? It's fine. I like the border. I like that retro frame foil Terror there. That looks really good. That looks excellent. All right, we've got Ovenize, Gerard's Verdict. We're gonna hit our Mountain, and we're gonna start hitting Dread Return, Improvised Armor, Wormframe Drink, Veiled Serpent, Juggernaut, Deep Analysis, and Festering Goblin. So I'm going to go with, I don't even know what, we'll go with the foil mythic on top. Sure, I think it's technically probably, I'll go with Borderless Gauntlet of Power. But overall, not like super impressive Dominaria Remastered packs. Elesh Norn is definitely the hit so far. All right, so these are kind of near and dear to me because this is like 2008. This is a period of time in Magic I was playing. I heavily played the Timespiral block, and as we have just gotten back into Dominaria Remastered recently, and we had previously a Timespiral Remastered, it left me wanting Lorwyn. I really want to be able to open and play with Lorwyn cards, Eventide, Shadowmoor, Morningtide, like that. This block is one of my favorite blocks also, so I was just feeling a little nostalgic and decided to crack open some Eventide, even though financially it's not a good idea to, like, there's nothing that can come out of these packs that is likely going to be worth the value of what I paid for the packs, if I'm being honest. Like, kids, don't try this at home. But let's open it, let's enjoy the experience, because that's what I'm here for. All right, so Eventide, we've got Recumbent Bliss. It's like a pacifism, except you actually gain a life, which is pretty good. Shell Skulkin. Target creature gains Shroud. Meet, target blue creature. Night Sky Mimic. Look at that art. Look at that art. That's fun. Favor of the Overbeing. I can read words. All right, so if a creature is green, it gets 1/1 in Vigilance, and if it's blue, it gets 1/1 in Flying. So if it's both, it's getting +2/+2 in Vigilance and Flying. Pretty good 2-drop enchantment. Noggle Bandit. I remember that card. Man, this is so wild. All right, Shore Crasher Mimic. Hobgoblin Dragoon. Look at all the split cards. Like, look at all the mixed mana cards. Not split. Hybrid, that's what I was looking for. Talara's Bane. Trapjaw Kelpie. Look at the art on this guy. Crazy. Flash Persist. Kithkin Zealot. Kithkin. Drain the Well. Destroy target land. What? You gain 2 life? Land destruction? We've got our elemental token, or our token, like in the middle of the pack. That's wild. I forgot about that or didn't remember that. I don't know. All right, so now we're going to hit our uncommons. We've got Bloodied Ghost. Black-white hybrid. It comes into play with a -1/-1 counter on it. Stalker Hag. Swamp Walk and Forest Walk. I remember that card and how good that was in Limited. Cash Raiders. All right, 5 for a 4/4 at the beginning of your upkeep. Return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. Could be good. Could be punishment. And remember, there is no rares, or there are no mythics. This is Doomgape. 7 for a 10/10 trample. That was a big deal back then. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. You gain life equal to its toughness. So if you don't have another creature, you sacrifice this one and you gain 2 life. So it's 7 for a 10/10 trampler. And if you can keep it on the board, you got a 10/10 trampler for 7. Otherwise, if it stays on the board and you have to sack it to itself, you're gaining 10. Doomgape. All right, so that was throwback pack number 1. Man, Eventide. That's so crazy. This is a treat. All right, here we go. Got ourselves another, we've got a Hoof Skulkin this time. Harvest Gwillian. I love the hybrid mana usage. All right, Favor of the Overbeing again. Puncture Blast. So it's 3 for, it does 3 damage and it's got Wither on it. So if it's to a creature, that creature gets -3/-3 counters on it as well. Riverfall Mimic. Ballynock Trapper. Beckon Apparition. Slippery Bogle. Whoa, Bogles! That's actually a pretty decent common then. Another Noggle, this is a Noggle Bridgebreaker this time. When it comes into play, return a land you control to its owner's hand, but it was 4/4/4/3, which was like pretty good value back then on a creature. Raven's Crime, actually a really solid common. Wilderness Hypnotist. So target red or green creature gets -2 on the tap. Not probably that great in terms of playability. Now we got our rules, so we can talk about Chroma. We're going to start hitting our uncommons. I forgot these were in the middle of the pack as opposed to the end. That's so funny. Spite-Mare. Whenever Spite-Mare is dealt damage, it gains that much. It deals that much damage to target creature or player. Pretty good. Dusk Dale Worm. 7 for a 7/7 trample. That was a pretty good value back then on a creature. And next up we've got Endure. Look at that art. Look at that art. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and permanents you control this turn. 5 casting cost instant though. We're going to end with a Sapling of the Colfiner. 5 for a 2/5. It's indestructible. And when it attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you gain life equal to that card's toughness. Lose life equal to its power and then put it into your hand. What a wild card. But you put it in your hand, so, possibly card advantage as well. That was some Eventide. Man, what a throwback. So our definite, my favorite hit is probably the Elesh Norn, but my favorite experience was revisiting those Eventide packs. Again, I probably won't ever get to open any of those ever again, so I just kind of enjoyed that. I hope you guys did as well, and if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate you all. Be well, everybody.